Hey guys, welcome to another video from NZ Pocket Guide. Today we're gonna go over some of the best mountain biking rides of New Zealand because I'm joined with Gary right here, which is the guy behind the Great Rides app, which basically lists all the best rides of the country. So let's go over his favorites. Let's move on to the next one, the Coppermine Trail. Tell us about it. Where is it?
Coppermine Trail, so it's the very top of the South Island near Nelson, and from there you leave town and you go up and do this amazing loop.
Okay, so where do you start?
You start in Nelson, right in downtown.
And you finish?
In Nelson.
So it's a loop
track.
Oh, easy as. So is it lengthy? What's the length?
It's pretty much a half day, full day sort of ride.
Okay, so it's quite short.
Yeah, it's quite short.
Like roughly how many kilometers do you cover?
Offhand, it's 35
Oh wow, so something quite short.
Yeah.
Is there some wineries you can stop at along the way?
No.
Okay. Well, you know, there are some trails
around
Nelson.
Yeah, there is. It is Nelson, so near Marlborough.
So what does it look like?
It's a good climb to start off with. It's a 300-400 vertical metre climb, and it's on a historic railway line, so it's the oldest railway line in the country. So it's a very gentle ride up the hill for a couple of hours.
Okay, and
then from there you get onto the tops. You get onto the ultramafic sort of very barren desert-like sort of country, and then from there you drop off the saddle and go back into town through the rainforest.
Cool. So if you guys don't know about this part of New Zealand, it almost feels like a western. Sometimes you kind of feel like you are, there is those kind of golden kind of hilly kind of areas, and it just feels a bit like a western. So it's kind of a good place of New Zealand if you are into this kind of spaghetti westerns. Okay, so is it a hard track?
It's challenging. It's a track of two halves. The first bit, the hill climb, is not too bad. It's like an intermediate sort of ride. But once you drop off the top, it's a little bit more challenging. It's a little bit more, again, rocky and rooty, and before you get down to the flats of the river. So it's a trail of two halves. So
classic question, would you take your kids there?
The child would be pretty capable to start off with. Yeah, okay. A kid that's
the teens?
A kid that's done a bit of riding. Yeah,
okay.
Definitely for sure. Yeah. Especially the first half, and then beyond that, maybe somebody a bit more experienced.
Cool. So if you were to pick the perfect rider for that trail?
An intermediate rider, somebody who's had a few years of riding under their belt.
Do they need a e-bike?
They don't need an e-bike, but they can take an e-bike.
Will it make life easier with an e-bike?
The hill climb for somebody like yourself? Absolutely.
I think he got the hint right here. All right, cool. So is there anything else to know about that trail? Is there any places around to actually be able to rent bikes, for example, if I don't have my own bikes?
Absolutely. So in Nelson there's a number of bike shops. Along the way there's a river, the Maitai River, you can actually swim in as well.
Oh wow.
So by the time you do your big loop and hill climb and then descent, hanging out in the local pool beside the river there is pretty awesome.
Yes. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Alright, so if you want to know more about the Coppermine Trail, you can check out Gary's app. So it's the Great Rides app. It's available on the App Store and the Google Play Store. That's the name of the other one. And yeah, it's free to download, and once you download it, it's pretty simple. You just pick your trail. So this one is the Coppermine Trail, and you are able to download all the information of the trail. There is the map, there is a topographic map, there is not topographic, sorry, the elevation map, there is a ton of photos, and there is also descriptions and a lot of information. It's basically being able to pick Gary's brain 24/7 from your phone. It's kind of awesome if you're into mountain biking and you want to do any of those trails.